Hi guys. First off, I just want to thank everyone for 500 subs. 500 subs off one video was something that 5-year-old me would have never dreamed of having, right? 500 subs, that's a lot. And off one video, and maybe 30 minutes of work on my part, right? Sorry for not uploading a lot, right? I'm a student, I have school, and I have a shit ton of work to do, which isn't my fault. So, yeah, I'm making a new video for the 501 subscriber special, which is gonna be like a sort of like a prog, more lighthearted and funny. This is going to be an eternal yap session, so if that's not your thing, just look out for the next upload, right? So today, I really just want to I guess, take a moment to sit down and talk about the state of the community in the game, right? I'm not here to hate on Deepwoken like all the other YouTubers are doing to get views and shit. I just want to voice my opinion, right? So I feel like every other upload I see about Deepwoken these days is just people complaining. And complaining about the game and listing everything that isn't the best, right? Deepwoken has its flaws. It's not a perfect game by any means. I don't think any game really is, right? And I'm not here to like glaze Deepwoken. It's gonna sound like that's what I'm doing. I promise there's a reason behind everything I'm saying. Okay. So the content creators of the community, and not just Deepwoken, not even just Roblox games, when they don't seem like they like the game, neither really will the players. They're called influencers. They influence people, right? And I think that the game itself is in a pretty healthy state, right? The player base and everything. It hasn't had a big content update since Layer 2, which has been like a year, right? And right now today, it's March 28th, Thursday night, right? They have 21,000 players on right now. And most Deepwoken players are kids, like who are still in middle school and high school, right? And some middle school, high school kids can't even play video games on the weekdays, right? Like me. I think that the biggest problem with Deepwoken isn't the game, because we can see that the game does well. The problem is the community, right? People say that there isn't much to do in the game, and that like kind of is true, right? I do see some of that, but when I get on with my friends, I always manage to have fun on the game. Maybe people just don't have friends. I don't know. I mean, we're Deepwoken players. Let's be real, right? Creators who don't post anymore, like birbingish and Always AFK, they made like really unique content. With birbingish, I think the thing I remember him most for was the fake leaks, and his progs were always really fun to watch. And Always AFK did the abridged progs, right, where he just made relationships with the community, and he made some really popular videos without even using his voice, right? I feel like Agamatsu says it pretty well right here.
Shot, okay, keep it a buck. I'm a greedy ass nigga. I'm gonna say it outright. I'm a greedy ass nigga, low key. I like getting my bag. I want to, I like having my money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need to get my bag, get my rent, get my bills. I need money.
That's right. It's easy to make money off of those. So incredibly easy to make money. It's easy to make a prog video, right? You just record yourself, do a few edits, maybe put in a couple funny pictures in there, you know, and then you upload it for like a 1 hour video, which maybe gets like 10 minutes of attention. Um, and yeah, it's easy to make a prog video. Easy to make a video reading the update logs. Easy to make a video about like some minuscule new talent that got like 1% rework, you know, single new thing that has with runtime padded to exactly 8 minutes and 1 second to get that ad revenue in like the mid-roll ads, right? I think that one of the main problems that content creators is that like they're getting so much money off of doing so little. And I'm not advertised, and I don't think I will be anytime soon. It's like 1,000 subs and like fucking 10,000 watch hours or something. And I don't post often because I want to do I want to make original content. Which I mean, I've uploaded one video, like 2 videos. To be real, one of them didn't even have a thumbnail. Because original stuff just becomes like it's more fun to make new things. And don't I have some like ideas cooking, you know. But let me just show you this clip of Supaa, right? His channel page basically. So this video, the Diluvian Mechanism, right? The Trial of the Meek. It was a fun video to watch. He actually edited it pretty well, right? And it did like I think 160k views in just 3 weeks, right? Which compared to his other videos is really good. And this is the dude that can't even pronounce Diluvian. He can't even say, "Hey, what's up, guys?" He says, "Hey, business guys." You know, that's what he does. That's this guy, right? You can see that this video got so much popularity in just a short amount of time, and probably made him a lot of money and brought in new players, right? That's like the good side of content. That's good stuff that he does. That's like what I want to see more of in the community. Let's look on like the worst side of content, right? So yeah, I'm gonna have to diss on like some YouTubers right here. Specifically Valicus. Valicus, please log in. You've managed to lose your entire audience because of all this, right? Let's look at this, like his channel page too, right? So I think like this is crazy. He used this thumbnail twice. He said he was gonna quit Deepwoken 3 times as well, right? He posts, "I'm quitting Deepwoken for real this time." Spoiler: it is not for real this time. He spins back a day later with the Izuku Midoriya progression in Deepwoken. Like, the quitting videos, they get old, and people don't even click on them anymore because they know it's just a cash grab. It's like I heard you cried once, like, bro, like how do you cry in a Deepwoken video? It's a Lego game, bro. It ain't that serious. Basically, I think that if you're gonna upload, you should upload something unique that can try to reach a broader audience and expand your viewer base. If you don't want to invest into your channel to get more money in the long term and just want to fall off like Valicus, feel free to. It's not my choice, it's yours. I just feel like it'd be more useful to get more money exponentially than to get a linear downward graph, right? That's enough about the YouTubers. I want to talk about the actual game. That's sort of like the community that's not YouTubers. So Deep is growing and changing, right? So I'm gonna pull up the charts here, like the players chart, the concurrence. As you can see, Deep was joined like really heavily on release, had a bit of a drought. It bottomed out for a while, then it peaked at layer 2, right? And then sort of went down again because everyone found out everything about layer 2, and they're like, wow, well, this is just the same game, right? And now instead of peaking, you can see that we've gone constantly upward in the player base. This means more players, more free grips at lower Arecia, and more content to do, right? Because devs that grow are devs that are happy, right? The more you get out of your community, the more they're going to put back in. That's just how it works, right? The upward trend shows that instead of an exponential increase, I can't even pronounce increase. I'm like super right now. An exponential increase, that shows the game is growing, you know? It goes up, not peak and goes back down, right? This is good. So a game like, so I'm pretty sure we all remember Type Soul, which is re-releasing actually really soon. Was, in my opinion, like, it wasn't even that bad a game. It just had some like controversy and pay to win, but it was kind of fun to grind it and all that, right? Make some characters. And like, I think like a few months ago, I tried to rejoin the game. It had like 14 players, and I was like, it's the same Type Soul, but it just doesn't feel the same. It's not the same game. And I think that the philosophy of Type Soul is that less players equals subtracting players, and more players equals adding players, right? So the game is growing, right? But people don't like change. A lot of people don't like change. They like to see the same thing. I see like things like this that happen all the time. For example, the new hybrid monsters, right? They're really cool. Maybe Flash Fire Sweep isn't, like, it's kind of underwhelming, but Iron Tether, Tempest Blitz, Permafrost Prison, those are all really cool monsters, right? They switch things up. They make it so that players have to make more unique builds, and I think that's pretty good for the game. It makes people try out new things and see how much there is to do in the game. But all I ever hear is how dudes don't like the way they look. How they look like they're from a standalone game like Genshin from a dev team of 100 plus devs, right? This is like basically the average Deepwoken player right here. I think the main point that I'm trying to say in this video is that I feel like we can all just like stop complaining and let the team, which is 6 main devs by the way, just make new things for us. They have weeklies. There's a new weekly coming tomorrow. I'm sure the general will be muted because they spam. Join the chant. Bring Conquest into existence. Which is pretty funny. The Deepwoken Discord, it's fun. Okay, it's gonna sound like lame as fuck, but it's not even that. It's pretty fun to chat in there. The community's pretty funny in general, right? Like in the general channel. Yeah, the weeklies, they're really healthy. They are promising new things. Conquest is soon. I don't think Conquest is gonna be all that. I don't think it's gonna be all that it's hyped up to be, but it'll be fun to see new things, right? And I think that we should all strive for a Deepwoken that we all can accept and make original new content from. And the game will change, but most of it for the better. So I think we should just keep playing and have fun while we're doing it. That's all I have to say. I'll see you guys at the 500 whoops. Fuck. I'll see you guys all at the 501 sub special later.